Rise, 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 rise. As soon as y'all come on, man, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share it because it's going to be good, family. All right? I'm going to wait until I see you guys come in the room. I don't see anyone yet. It's always a little difficult for me when I hit play because I don't see anybody yet. Rise, there y'all go. 6 and 3. Let's go and get those likes coming in, family. Peace, Demetrius Walsh. First person I see. Clocks in. What's up with you? Rise. Grand Rising, Derek. Yo, Malik, Majal. Hi. We don't do hello. We go hi or rise. Hi, fam. Peace, light bearer. I am Divine 9. Peace to you. Evan, what up? Rise, balance. Peace to everybody on here. There you go, Magic. There you go. Magic Cow says hi. Right. We up. Okay. No negative frequencies. This rise is our spirit regulated. Have we got our energy regulated? Thank you, Clocks in. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Okay. So let's be ecstatic this rise so we can vibrate all positive things to us. You understand? Today we're gonna learn about the drama. The drama that we create, which puts us in the negative energy. Sometimes we wake up with this drama, but this drama is forever and always in our mind, and we are creating it. Sooner we learn that and accept that, we can quiet the drama. Okay, we can silence the noise, the chatter. Do you understand? Positive rising to you, D. Patterson. You understand, Devs? I see you. It's so crazy. I look forward to these lives every day. Thank you, family. Derek, I'm honored, man. I look forward to him too, believe me. So excited to be here. So excited to be in this moment, in this now. Whatever it is I'm supposed to learn, I have me here for a reason. If this is your first time being on this live, then know that you vibrated this to you for a reason. There's a reason this showed up. Don't go anywhere just yet. Hang tight and you'll see why you showed this video to you this rise, okay? I don't tell people what time I'm going on. I just simply go on, family. Whenever and wherever. And then whoever vibrates to it, that is who it's for. Do you understand? I will develop a schedule soon, but for right now, I just want to do it in my own naturalness, in my own, just let it be completely organic, right from my soul. When it's time to get on, it will be time to get on. Thank you so much. Welcome in, beautiful Queen Lacey. Risings to all. Yes, please don't hesitate to hit that like and share and subscribe and those super chats, man. But let's get those likes up. We got 44 watching, 23 likes. Magic said I've been subscribed. There you go. Yes, and tell more people about it, okay? But today we're going to deal with the drama, okay? Anybody know what drama is? In your best words, tell me what drama is. What is drama? People say, man, you so dramatic, right? I don't want to be there for the drama, right? You're so melodramatic. It's someone who puts out a lot of emotional energy while they're talking. And they're sort of amazing storytellers because they're able to bring you into their drama, but they're very melodramatic in the way they express themselves, right? Very melodramatic will tell that person. You're very melodramatic, right? Right? You're so expressive, right? But what is the drama? Acting out, okay. Unnecessary behavior, okay. Unnecessary chaos, okay. Right? Emotions, negativity, okay. Hi, first time joining in a live, miss, then you are here right where you're supposed to be. So get in tune, okay? Sometimes drama can be a good thing, I think, okay? Seen the Matrix video yesterday, now I'm subscribed. I am so glad. Welcome in, King Bino. What I'm going through now, okay? And we're always going through it, right? Or we're always creating it. Fake theater. There you go, Papa Bear, okay? Drama, right? The acting, cut, right? There's somebody, we talked about this yesterday, okay? We talked about these spells and how words are spelled really similarly, right? And what we call real are things that we can touch in this physical world right here. But as far as a movie goes, okay, what we call a reel is film, correct? Right now they have reels on all of our social medias, right? They want you to do a short film, and they call that a reel, R-E-E-L, right? And so when you look into your mind, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a reel. You're seeing a moment in time in which where you are successful, depressed, hurt, or whatever. If you live in fear, then you think someone's going to hurt you down the road or cheat on you. In your mind's eye, that's what you seek, that's what you dramatize, and that's what you act on. So when in your world, your biggest fears becomes your acting, becomes your narrative, your biggest like challenges, the things that make you nervous. The chatter in your head becomes your biggest narrative, and that narrative is a lot of times in your way. So again, what's real is those moments inside of your mind, REEL, and you'll say, well, that moment I see inside of my mind, let's say it's a positive thing. If it's success, you'll say, well, is it possible for me to obtain that type of success? Am I just daydreaming? Am I just fantasizing? Is this something I can really accomplish? And what I'm trying to explain to you is, if that dream is based on the rules of this natural world, you can accomplish it. Who in this world can do more than you? And why can they? Why would you deem that someone else can have that success in your head, but you can't? Does someone have that success? Has someone possible on the whole planet reached that level of success before? Therefore, if you're imagining it, it must be possible for you to do it too. Are you counting yourself out? Do you believe that other humans are better than you? That they are more equipped than you? That they are more prepared than you? That God has chosen them over you? Is that what you think? Because if you truly understand that you are the creator of your own reality, if you can see it, you can make it happen, family. You see what I'm saying? Like, we talked about real becoming real. The real in your mind, the REEL in your mind, the place in which where you see you successful, you can make that real. But so far in your life, you keep saying, well, I keep manifesting the negative things. I'm not actually manifesting the positive things. Let me tell you guys something. Here's the kicker. When you think on negative things, rise and shine, beautiful Queen Jamie. I'm glad you're in the room. So listen, when you think on negative things, do you ever interrupt those negative things with positive things? Let's say if you meet someone and you say, I think he'll play me. I think he'll do me dirty. I think he'll think differently of me. What typically happens in your actions when you're thinking this? Ladies, you go on a date with a guy who you really like. You'd really like to see him more often. In fact, you can see yourself in a relationship with this person. You can see yourself being supportive, okay, and working with this person in a real relationship. You can see yourself with this man. But in your mind, you're telling yourself, well, I don't want to scare him off. I don't want to sleep with him just yet. I don't want to let him know I like him because I don't want to appear vulnerable. While you're telling yourself all those things, what are the actions that follow that drama in your mind that you're creating? What are the actions that follow that thought? Are you focused on that man? Are you free to be yourself with that man without feeling like you can be judged? Or are you living out or acting out the drama that is in your mind? What does he see? What does he get from you that day? Does he get your truth, that you really like him, that you really see yourself with him, that you want to be with him long term, that you want to be in a relationship with him? Or does he get from you your drama, your narrative, okay? Dev says, I've been subscribed since the Truth Factory days. You helped me get out of religion, and now you're helping me manifest what I want out of life. I really appreciate all that you do. Happy to hear your wisdom. I am so happy for that. Thank you so much, Dev. Sent the 999s, total of 9. Thank you so much. He gets your fear, Lacey says. Absolutely. He gets your narrative. He gets your drama, because you're going to project out of you that drama. You're not going to live in the moment where you're happy with this man. You're not going to live in a moment where you're truly enjoying this man, and you're certainly not going to reveal your innermost to him. You're not going to say, you know what? I've been dating and I have never met a man like you. I know it's just our first date, but I just feel a vibe. I just feel connected with you. It's like I've known you before. You know, you're amazing. You know what I mean? I would really like to see more of you. I know that it's our first date. No pressure. I don't want to lock you down or try to make you feel like I would dare do that. I know there's other people in your life that you probably care about, but if you're seeking a partner, hey, I just want to let you know I see you. You know what I mean? Are you going to say that, or are you going to say, man, if I tell that man that, he's going to get inside of his head and think that he owns me. He's going to think he has me wrapped around his finger now. Or if I tell him that, he might turn me down. So, right, guys, when you see a beautiful woman, right, and you say, I want to step up to her and spit my game. I want to step up to her, introduce myself, right? I want to invite her out on a date with me, right? and you see her in your mind, you want to, you can see yourself on a date with her, right? But in your mind, you say, I already done tried to speak to 2 girls this week, and they both turned me down. I ain't really trying to hear that today, right? Or these ladies today seem to have an attitude, and look at her. She pretty, she probably gonna have an attitude. People done probably fill their head up already this rise, telling her she's beautiful. So when I come over there, I'm just gonna be somebody else on her nerves, right? Or I don't have what it takes to get her. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough money. I don't look good enough. And in your drama, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna walk up with her confidence and say, hello, queen, how you doing? I saw you from across the room. Listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I thought you were beautiful. I would like to get to know you more, okay? I just wanna see what more there is to you. I think you're so beautiful. Would you be interested in going on a date with me, right? Or are you gonna say, I ain't gonna do it, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going where I'm going. I'm not gonna say anything to her. And this is just about, that's just one little thing, family. The drama though, you know? Kanye West said something that was very profound. He was like, when we were children, we're always told, like before you walk into a store or before you're in front of strangers, your parents go, you better act right. You need to learn how to act, right? You need to learn how to act. That's your problem. You don't know how to act. Y'all always get into places and showing y'all tail, not knowing how to act, okay? When we get in this store, you better know how to act. Well, how do I act in a store? Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing, right? Right? Because I don't have no money to be getting you nothing, right? Don't you dare embarrass me. Don't you ask me for things that I can't buy you that's embarrassing to me in front of people. It hurts me to know that I can't buy you stuff and there's people around to witness me not being able to buy you stuff. I'm not going to admit to you that's what the problem is. I'm just going to say you're spoiled. They're going to offer to buy it for you and I'm going to say no because I know you're playing games with me, child, and I'm going to whip you. Don't you ask for anything that you see inside of this store. Know how to act. Learn how to act. In our whole lives, we are taught how to act. Sure, you're going to think certain ways, but don't act that way, right? Don't be this way. Act like this. Don't act like that. Act like this. Before you know it, we're seeing movies with so much drama and so many scenes where different scenarios can happen. And what we do is we create those scenarios in our mind. And we start projecting those scenarios in our real life settings, believing that somehow they can be acting out some of the same things these movies have shown us. How'd you get off? Look, guys. Down, down, down. Down, boy. My Malinois. So the acting, family, the drama inside of your head, that's the chatter a lot of times that keeps you from you. So I'm going to give you guys this analogy, okay? I'll give you guys this idea, all right? Yesterday we were talking about being in your own way, how if you ever notice if light is behind your head and you're trying to draw something on paper or do something in front of your head, and you realize your shadow of your head is blocking your vision from doing what you're trying to do. And sometimes you have to move your head to let the light cast through so you can see what you're doing, right? Right? And so you have to move your head out of your own way so the light can get through and so you can see your vision, right? Well, sometimes that shadow, your head, that represents the chatter, that represents the drama, the cloud of drama that you're inventing inside of your head. And that's what's in between you and your vision. You understand? So get out of your own way. Do you understand what I'm saying? The moment you move your head, you'll see that your path has a little bit more light on it, and you can now see a little bit more about what you're doing, and you can begin to manifest with the light that you created for yourself. You understand? But the light was already there. You were just in the way of it. So I want you guys to understand, you have a light inside of you. When you see in your mind's eye yourself doing something amazing, yourself doing something successful, yourself doing something that makes you happy, that brings out the best in you and others, I want you to realize that the thing that's blocking you from doing that is your own head. There's drama that you're creating in your head that's keeping you from accessing the thing that you're trying to project into the world. Do you understand? And sometimes it's you. Well, all the time, family, it's you who's in your way. You understand that doubt that you're creating, it's not coming from anybody but you. So when you wake up in the rise and you start thinking about this thing you want to do, and you hear someone from your past say you can't do it, you did that. You summoned that person from your path to remind you couldn't do it. For some reason, it's not time yet. And you're going to keep creating excuses until it's time. And the reason you know it's not time is because you're not doing it. Because like I've told you, when does it come, family? When does the things that you want in life begin to manifest? When does it come, family? Let me know before I even give you this, because I know you already know it. When do you get the things that you're trying to manifest, family? When will you have it? The power of now helped me shut down the ego chatter. Absolutely. In due time. Absolutely right. The reason you know you're not ready is because you're simply not doing it. These excuses in your mind, you're coming up with them. Like you're a master manifester. You're literally manifesting excuses, so that can be the reason you're not doing. So you'd rather spend the time manifesting excuses or narrative, but while you're doing that, notice that you're not doing it. Notice that. When you start thinking about the things that you want to do in life, I know a Chad Turner. I don't know if that's a Chad Turner I know, but peace. Whenever you start thinking about things in life, family, and you start saying, I can do this thing, I have an idea, I see this vision, I see myself with this thing. The first thing you think in your mind is, well, can I do that? Do I have the capital? What's people gonna say? Are my friends supporting me? Do I have enough time? While you're asking all those questions and creating all that narrative, just so you know, you're not doing it. You're likely talking yourself out of not doing it. And it's easy to do that. And so what I'm trying to tell you guys is, when you live in the now, you will know it's due time. You will know right now, why is it relevant that people don't believe in you? There's nothing stopping you from manifesting your gift, because your gift is inside of you. Nobody is stopping you. So you're grown. You keep saying, I'm a grown adult. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm grown. So who's stopping you from manifesting your dream? You got it. At some point, you have to be accountable to it, that it's you. Regardless of what excuses that you're telling yourself, you are stopping you. Even if you're saying someone else is, you're allowing them. Do you understand? You've allowed their insults to cloud your vision of you, and you don't believe in you, and you're blaming them for insulting you. No, the problem is you believed it. People are gonna insult you, family. You need an excuse to not do, so you keep blaming everything else. I promise you, that's all it is to it. The moment you realize all I have is right now, there's nobody around me that can stop me. So why does it matter what people think? Really, ask yourself, why is that relevant? Ask yourself this: why are people's opinions relevant to my manifestations? What do they have to do with it? Shouldn't they worry about their own manifestations? If they're focused on my manifestations, then they're the ones who is distracted. Why would I allow them to distract me? That's crazy. If someone's criticizing my manifestations, then they are distracted. Obviously, what I'm creating is so bright, it has their attention. So when they come up to you to insult your manifestation, ask them, where is theirs? Where the hell is your manifestation? Can I see yours? Because you seem to be so critical of mine. Where is yours? What do you have a dream? Like, what's the thing you're working on? Right? Because you could go do that, but instead you're over here worried about what the hell I'm doing. Can you please tell me how that's relevant? So you realize that regardless of how believable the drama is, it's irrelevant. It's actually irrelevant to you creating and manifesting your truest dream. That fear that you have You are creating it with your beautiful mind. You're brilliant, see? And you can see all the places ahead of you that there can be something that goes wrong. And what happens is you are a worry ward, and you have convinced yourself that many of these things that you're seeing in your mind that can go wrong actually will go wrong. And what happens is you tell yourself, in light of those things being a possibility that they can go wrong, why even start? And see, this is what I'm saying. You as a powerful being are left there sitting saying, why isn't my dreams coming true? But truthfully, you know why they're not coming true, because you're not doing it. That's the reason. Someone says, unfortunately, we're still crabs in a bucket. You are correct. We are going to insult you and somehow give you this narrative of negativities that you got to consider before you create your manifestation. And it's so crazy because what's inside of you, you haven't even gotten a glimpse of, you know, and you're already doubting it. But the thing about it is why? Because these people who criticizing you, they human. You call them human just like you call yourself human. They bleed just like you. They're vulnerable just like you. And believe it or not, them folk doubt just like you. Them folk question themselves just like you. It ain't one. There isn't one who doesn't question themselves at all. There isn't one who doesn't challenge themselves at all with their own narratives, with their own preconceived things. There's not a one of us who are perfect in that way. So why are you worried about those people? They just like you. I think outside of you, you see a person who got it figured out, but that person who's telling you to quit, not to quit your day job, they still working a day job. They are working a day job. They don't even know what the hell going on. Let's get those likes up, family. So a lot of times you keep saying, well, why am I not manifesting the thing that I need to manifest? The thing that I see in my mind, it's you, family. You keep creating all these narratives, man. And you got to stop acting. Cut the act out. Somebody say cut. Somebody say cut. Put that little cut sign in the emojis, family. Somebody say cut. It's time to stop the drama and just do it, man. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. You know that dude. Cut. Right. Cut. Absolutely. Thank you, Queen Jamie. Thank you, Queen Lazy. Cut. Absolutely. Cut, family. Stop acting. Stop it. What fears are keeping you from creating your manifestation? What doubts are keeping you from creating your manifestation? What has you afraid to sing? What? Other people not liking it? Well, just know that as long as you're in your head saying, well, other people might not like it, you're not singing, you know? And so as soon as you're ready, you will push past that fear and you will start singing regardless of what any damn body has to say. And if you're not willing to do that, you will not have your singing. So I'm sorry. I don't know if you want me to pamper you or tell you sweet nothings today, but if you don't get out of your way, you're not going to have what you want. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I got to be the one to break the news to you that your gift is behind you opening your arms and receiving it. Your gift is behind you pouring it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I know you're thinking that somebody's supposed to help you. I know you think that, but I want you to know that you don't need nobody's help. And even that shit is narrative that you're telling yourself. Who told you you needed somebody to help you? Who told you that? Even that is narrative and drama that you're creating. And from that narrative and drama, you're getting upset about it. You're saying, wow, my friends aren't supporting me, so let me make that some other shit to be mad about. Why? Why are you just cramming extra weight in your head when you could just create what you're supposed to create? It's so crazy. If you don't shut up and just create what you're going to create and get out of your damn head, man, you are grown. Your friends supporting you cannot stop you. I need you to believe that. I need you to know that. Your friends not supporting you cannot stop you. You don't need them. All you need is, I want y'all to say, I have everything I need inside of me. And I don't care who that offends. Say that, family. I have everything inside of me to manifest my gift. And honestly, I don't care who that offends, because if I do, that's just drama and it's irrelevant. Why, family? No specific reason to get family. Just today, burgundy and green looked good to me. So I felt like burgundy and green. And I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to wear. Actually, I'm going to take this off. Nobody coming to save you, man. That's right, Lacey. I have everything I need inside of me. I don't care who that offends. Some of y'all's boyfriends or husbands might get offended at that. Some of y'all wives may get offended at that. But listen, family, we don't need each other in that way to manifest your dreams. You understand? That person, it's amazing if you have the support of another person. But what I'm trying to tell you is when you manifest your dream, you will know that it's for you to bring that out of you. Life experiences and things happens to you for you to be able to, call those things out of you. But sometimes you need to be pushed against the wall to see what's up against you. And I guess in that way, you can call that help. Sometimes your friends not supporting you is the greatest help they can give you, because that's going to piss you off and make you start your dream on your own. See, you're going to get mad at them. And sometimes, that's exactly what you needed to do. And in your mind, you're going to say, forget them. And when I turn into something one day, they better not ask me for nothing. Well, tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself, but know this, even that is drama. And here you are now creating your vision with the idea in mind that you're going to be selfish when you manifest it. And that's just crazy. I just need you to ask yourself, how does that help you? Does it, how is it relevant to live in the drama? How is it relevant to literally be chattering in your head all this stuff that has nothing to do with your creation? And if you quiet your mind and focus on your skill set, you will be there. Let me tell you something I told the Lakers last year, my best friend, Dwight Howard, right? And this is before they won a championship. I was telling Dwight that, I asked him, I said, have you ever played a game of basketball where you were fully 100% there? And he said, what do you mean? I said, like, mind, body, and soul. You had a great week, so your physique was peaked. You were in perfect condition. You had perfect strength. It had peaked. And your mind was also there. The chatter in your mind was quieted. You didn't worry about who was trying to steal money from you. You didn't worry about who was trying to ruin your name via gossip. You didn't worry about who was plotting on you. You didn't worry about the family members who had their hands out trying to say that you done changed up or that you greedy and selfish. You're not worried about those people on the sidelines who you got all the chatter. Have you ever had a game where you see the ball in the air and all you're worried about is getting to the ball as fast as you can? Not your opponents, but being your best every play, every time the ball is passed to you, every time that you jump, every time you shoot, no matter what, be 100% focused and in the moment of that game. Dwight, it is only a 2-hour game. Have you ever had a game where you had 2 hours of clairvoyance, where you were there in mind, body, and soul? Now, this man has broken records. He's had games where he had triple doubles, right? I mean, crazy games. And that man looked at me and said, I honestly have not. I honestly have not had a game where I can say mind, body, and soul, I was 100% focused. I can't say I've had that. Now, this is an NBA player, a person who is a multiple defensive championship, defensive MVP of the year. I mean, the man's amazing, right? They call him Superman, okay? Phenomenal basketball player. But even he said, mind, body, and soul, he has yet to bring it all into one. And family, this is why I asked you, and I asked him this question. Were you able to do it at practice when you were manifesting yourself? And he said, every time. He said, when I would go out in the morning to run and work out every single morning, early in the morning, I would work my butt off. And in those moments, I'm outside playing basketball or I'm in a gym playing basketball, but even though the stands were empty, there was a crowd. And I could create a whole crowd around me. I could create a whole circumstance in which we were down by points and I needed to bring my team back. And it would bring something out of me. Just the narrative in that moment would help me tap in. But when I'm actually in the real, I'm distracted by the real. But creating the narrative while I was training made me step it up maybe step it up a notch. But when I'm in it, when the real is happening, my performance doesn't come in the key like that. Like, that's deep. That's why I was telling you guys about Baki, right? He could focus in his mind's eye and literally create the figment of the person until the point it was physically in front of him, and he could fight that image and train. That's narrative. That is narrative. This is a lot of the reason why we proclaim, why we have ego. We sit in our narrative, we decide we would never do such a thing. We would never be embarrassed in that way. We'd never stay with someone who talked to us like this. We would never forgive someone if they do this. We would never be scared to fight. We would never be, you know, nervous to do our thing. We would never let someone else down. I would never do that to you, because in your mind, you've seen how what they did to you felt like. And now you know you'd never do it because you see how it feels. But there's a lot of things, honestly, that you've done to people that they would never do to you, and you hurt them. So let's be real. Hindsight is 20/20, but foresight sometimes it eludes us. So sometimes we need to experience something so we can truly see it. I can stare at the water all day, but I gotta get in the water to know if it's cold or hot. You see what I'm saying? That steam that's seeming like that's come rising from the water could be from cold air. This is a lot of times what be happening with us. I saw a video of this girl. She was twerking in a camera, and her son kept saying, "You stink, you stink, you stink." And so my thing was, I wonder if men have thought about this, right? Sometimes you see some of these women shaking their butt on camera, and in their minds they thinking, "Oh, I'd like to hit that. I'd like to inbox her and go over there and holler at her." But the kicker is, you're not there. And her son is saying, "Mama, you stink." Now, how many dudes you know has went to this girl's house, realized that she stink, and then do it anyway? You low value having person. This girl stink. She don't even take care of her body. She take care of her weave better than she take care of her real hair. She'll take that hair off and brush that hair and wash it and make sure it's beautiful. But her own head, she'll have covered up for 18 months and say she protecting it. Dandruff all on her head, dry scalp, her head stink. She stay patting her damn head like this all the time. And you over here laid up with her thinking that you got somebody of value, and you know that woman stink. Her attitude stink, her skin stink, her hair stink. You can smell it, and you have very low value. Now on the phone, on the video, when you saw her twerking, yeah, you couldn't smell the room, so you thought it was all good. Well, child, right, Jamie, child, listen. When you see the zoo, right, you don't think it stink either. But when you get to the zoo, you realize ain't nothing fun about that damn zoo, right? Soon as you get to the zoo, you realize, yo, this nose right here is a wrap. These animals is stinking all to hell, right? Stinking. So when you get to the zoo, it's a different experience than what you expected, because you just expected to see these beautiful animals. You didn't expect to smell them. Now you've been at the zoo 2 minutes, you already ready to leave, right? On God, Jesus, Christ save sin. That's funny, the handle of your name saying on God. That's funny, man. The stench of low vibration, absolutely. Ladies, the same way. You see a man, you think this man got it going on. You know this man stink. His attitude stink. His outlook on life stinks. The way he thinks dialogue should go between a man and a woman just stink. He thinks you should just obey him because he's a man. Yo, this man is stinking, right? You a grown up, you a grown adult, and he think that you should have to be obedient to him because you're a woman. What? So you mean to tell me life ain't about us coming to a conclusion rationally and me deciding whether or not I want to commit to this negotiation? I have to just obey you? Are you stupid? I ain't about to obey nobody just off the strength of obeying them. Man, what you talk, your plan gonna have to line up. I'm gonna have to see myself in it, and then I will willingly do that. You say, well, don't you tell me a woman shouldn't be obedient to a man. She can be obedient to a supervisor. What? A supervisor You're supposed to be monitored by a supervisor to make sure you're doing your job correctly. That person is only there to critique your job to make sure you're doing it properly. You're not married to him. And when she signed on to work for that man, she learned the job, what the job entails. But I guarantee you she's not going to do any damn thing that man say. Are you serious? She's not obedient to him. If he asks her to do something that's outside of her will, that violates her, she ain't going to do that shit. Had a hard time acting in this matrix. Indeed, it's the acting that keeps us bound up. Man, you're going to have to be a man, bruh. You can't just say, I'm a dude, and when I meet a girl, she's supposed to support me. Man, you're going to have to be a man, bruh. You're going to have a plan. She don't know where she going. She going to keep on asking you, are we there yet? Where we going? Where we going? You can't expect another grown-ass person to sit beside you in a car and just go with you wherever you go and don't ask no question. Don't ask no questions. Y'all don't hear me. That's what you want from your wife? No, I want to explain to my wife the plan. I want to let her see what it is so she can see the details in it and help me manifest it. I'm looking for a partner. I'm not looking for somebody to sit over there and shut up like a kid like, yo, I'm the man, listen to me. Oh, I have balls. Are you serious, man? No. Just because your balls drop don't mean you can't drop the ball. And it's just facts, family. Now, if you express your vision to this woman and she's still very combative and non-supportive on your vision, then you absolutely know that this may not be the queen that you're trying to build with, because you have now given her your plan. You have now told her what you was trying to manifest. Now, she has a choice. She don't have to spend her life with you manifesting the thing that you want to manifest. If it contends with her own manifestation in her own life, because we all got a purpose, family, not just men. So if she has a purpose too, she see herself somewhere doing something too. So if your plan with her is in contention with her plan for herself, she may not be very supportive of that. However, she might really like you. So she may say, I'm along for the ride, but all her actions may show you that she's not. This is when you say, okay, look, I need you to understand that I have a purpose that I'm trying to fulfill. And I need you to understand that if you pulling against my plan, I may never achieve my purpose, and it's more important that I achieve my purpose. So listen, I love you. I care a lot about you. But if you can't support me in my visions and my dreams, I'm going to have to move on from you, because I support you in yours. I'm not asking you to be obedient to me. I'm not asking you to be subservient to me. I'm not using these social structures to try to own this woman. I'm not trying to program this woman into being feminine. Yo, what would it take for you to be feminine? I ain't trying to be feminine for no man, because ain't no man trying to be masculine with me. Great, I'm glad you said that. What type of masculinity would you need to be presented so you can be feminine? Well, I need to see this, I need to see that, I need to see him doing these things. Okay, makes sense. I need to see him doing this and that. Doesn't make sense. That's some type of thing you've told yourself. What do you need to be able to be feminine to a man? I need him to do what he says he's gonna do, be a man of his word, fully commit to me, not be a liar, not play me behind my back and not embarrass me. And that way I could truly be supportive to him. I wouldn't mind telling people how amazing he is if I'm not in fear that he's sleeping with women behind my back. Okay, that makes sense. But if she says, oh, I need to go on vacation once every month, we need to make at least 400,000, I need a house that got this much, I need 4 cars. No, you've came up in your mind with this idea on what it takes for you to be feminine, and all that's doing is locking your femininity up. See, I would never ask you to be vulnerable. I'd never ask you to be feminine with a person who's not going to respect your femininity. But if you're telling me you need all of this extra stuff to be feminine, right? Then you're telling me you don't want to be feminine. And those things you're saying you need in order to be feminine are just excuses that you use to block your flow of femininity. This is a you problem. If it takes a man taking you on vacation once a month, he has to manifest to himself $400K a year to earn your femininity. He has to have a certain size house and so many cars just to earn your support. Are you freaking kidding me? That means that your support ain't real. What the hell I need your support for after I manifest 400K a year? I don't need your support after that. I'm not gonna value you, lady. You don't offer support until I make 400K. I don't need you now. There were times I was not motivated. There were times I was discouraged before the 400K. You wasn't there for that. What the hell I want you for now? What you talking about? Like, I had to motivate myself because you said, I ain't trying to cater to no man's ego. Well, then get the hell out of my face. Let me manifest someone else who cares about a man's ego, who cares about my well-being and my motivations. Let me manifest someone here to me who doesn't mind, who doesn't feel like they're losing something when they pour into someone else. Right? Because instead of living in the drama, you could just be manifesting. You're trying to force someone to support you, trying to force your friends and family to believe in you, when none of that matters, man. The only thing that matters is your manifestation once you do it. Right? It will literally matter because it will become physical. Somebody say this, the only thing that matters is my manifestation once I create it. Say that, family. The only thing that matters, that manifests itself as a physical thing, is my manifestation once I create it. That's all that matters. What you think about what I create don't matter. It actually doesn't matter if you don't think it's good enough. It actually doesn't matter if you think it's ugly. It doesn't matter. Now, if I allow it to matter, that contributes to my drama. These are things that we hold on to that says, well, I'm not going to start my dream today because today I'd rather create drama. I'd rather sit here in my head and say, who's not supporting me? What I don't have to fully manifest my dream? Well, I don't have the capital. Have you even drew up a business plan? Right? Can you manifest the capital? Well, I need $100,000. Can you manifest $1? Yeah, anybody can manifest $1. Well, can you manifest $1 100,000 times? Think smaller. Take your mind out of these grandiose ideas because they only hurt you. Listen, family, the next time you see yourself in an amazing place in your mind, quiet it down a little bit and see how it began. Go back slowly and know that it didn't start right there where you see you. Your mind's eye is only showing you the carrot. It's only showing you the full manifestation so you can get excited enough about doing it. Know that between you and the thing you see in your mind, there's going to be some failure. There's going to be some doubt. You're going to drop the ball. You understand? It's going to be some time. It's going to be some effort. It's going to be some sacrifice. But the thing that you see in you're excited about that, but the thing that you see outside of you isn't that. So now you contrast the thing you see against what you have, and you say, well, wait a second. Is that even something I can have? Am I just in fairy tale land trying to imagine myself doing something that I really don't have the propensity to do? So maybe I should just give up on these grandiose dreams and just do the mundane. Go to work every day, you know? And see, this is the thing. Notice that when you go to a job, they quiet your noise. Notice that. They quiet your noise. They say, we're going to pay you $10 an hour. We're going to pay you $20 an hour. So in your mind, you can just think on work 1 hour, get $20. See, no longer are you focused on your dreams down the road. And so when you go into the job, you're not really thinking about your dreams down the road. You're just thinking, get out of this place. Let me just give them their time so I can get out of this place. And week after week after week, you know, the hours add up, so you feel like you're being paid enough, but you don't realize that they're paying you change. They're literally paying you scraps to keep you from manifesting your billion-dollar idea. Do you understand that? If you focused on the billion-dollar idea and you worked for an hour and only got $20, you would get discouraged because you compare the $20 that you manifested to the billion-dollar idea that you have. And therein lies your problem. But when you go to a job, they don't give you a goal. They just tell you, we're going to pay you $40 an hour, $20 an hour, $10 an hour, $8 an hour. You work a whole hour, they give you $10. If they walk out there and gave you that $10 every hour you work, you would realize that was some bull crap. Thank you so much. Tito Don says, appreciate you and the light you bring as always. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you so much, Tito Don. There will be trouble. Absolutely. You already know the vibes. Absolutely. What advice do you have for someone to rebuild from nothing? We all build from nothing. And what you're rebuilding is not from nothing. When you start building with no thing, meaning you've had no experience in the thing that you was doing. Well, every time you begin to create, that nothing becomes something. And it never goes back to nothing, King. So you might look around you and say, well, damn, I'm starting back at the beginning. I'm starting back at nothing because I don't have anything. But what you have is all of your experiences. I once heard a man say, some billionaires won't even loan you money unless you failed before. Because the fact that you failed before and you're still trying, that speaks a lot to you and who you are. A person who just got a dream, they hadn't been let down yet. So if you give them all this money and it fails, oh no. I need you to have failed at least once, what you call failure. I need you to have gone back to the drawing board to rethink your structure and add some things to it, take away some things from it, because it's not failure. And when you say I'm starting back from nothing, again, it's you excluding you. Include you, and you will realize that you have all you need. I'm building my dream through my art, but the kids and the family, I'm trying to balance between. Understand? Okay, so it sounds like you understand, Supreme. Let your wife and kids know, man, your family and your children know that you're manifesting yourself from within. And listen, that's going to be something that's going to benefit your family, because your children are going to see you manifesting from within, and they're going to want to do it too. You understand? I was telling the family yesterday that there was this guy, he goes live with his son. They carve wood carvings, and they'll go walking and they'll find just what you would think would be trash wood, but they'll take it back to their home and film themselves recording it. The videos gets millions of views, but it's he and his son building an amazing bond together and building an amazing financial future together while they manifest from their creativity. It's beautiful. The boy, he sits there and carves out some of the most amazing superheroes you could think of, and the boy got skills. And he learned it from his father, not school. His father passed it on to him via his genetics. And his son is manifesting from within himself. So you can see that piece of wood as nothing. They could say, I got nothing to start my dream, but you have years and years of experience on carving. Anything can be your masterpiece when you're an artist. The thing about it, family, is we're all born manifestors. We're all born artists. We just forget. The key is, how long can you remember that you are an artist without letting the world distract you from from the fact that you are a master manifester, a master creator? The more you let them give you the drama, that's the more you're going to talk yourself out of your destiny. All that chatter, family. So my daughter likes to paint like me, so I've been considering doing content with her. Dude, there it is. That would be beautiful, doing content with your daughter. Wouldn't y'all like to watch something like that? Dope ass art. Yeah, that would be absolutely beautiful. You could take her art, when she gives it to you, you can actually paint on top of it and enhance it and turn it into something grand. You know? Or have you and her do art together again. Be beautiful, man. And record yourself doing it. You'd be surprised what you will manifest yourself to yourself just by doing what makes you happy. A lot of us think that there's some mold we got to fit into to be successful. No, it's just unlocking your potential, unlocking the greatness in you. And if you do that, it's not going to look like anybody else. It's going to be so unique. So family, stop acting, okay? Stop acting. Live in the now. There ain't no cameras focused on you. So I don't know why you living in all this drama in your head and why you constantly creating and acting it out. Because what I'm trying to explain to you is, until you not even believe in yourself, Until you do the thing that is for you to do, you're not going to have what you're supposed to have. You need to understand that. And it's all that chatter and all that acting and drama that you have in your head that's literally keeping you from doing it. It is you who's in your own way. It's not that person who said don't quit your day job. It's not. It's you who keep remembering that they said it. Every single Rise family, we have an opportunity to clear our mind and create from a state of innocence, to be like a baby again, born into this world, free from any type of drama and free from any type of trauma. But what are we going to do? Recreate it, because society has told us to be actors. Wake up and realize everything that has happened to you in the past and project that in reality. And you walk out here and you be defeated because you have been defeated. You walk out here and be a victim because you have been victimized. You walk out here and be hurt because you've been hurt. Walk out here and be angry because you've been angry. Hey, wake up and do the same shit today that you did yesterday, even though ain't nobody did shit to you right now. And it's okay. Do that. That's the smart thing to do. Keep remembering what someone did to you in the past and act like it happened right now. That's it. You will never have shit that way. Do that. Sit here in the right now and remember what everybody did to you in the past and make that shit the reason you don't produce. That's pretty smart. Nobody's stopping you. All that shit is in here. I know your mama, your daddy, your grandparents didn't believe in you. Your family don't believe in you. I know people talking shit about I know people talking about you right now. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Is it gonna work? Because they trying to stop you, family. It bothered them to see you get up and get going. It hurts them inside of them to see you get up and get a passion for life. Because some people are eager to keep you held back because it makes them feel better. They want everybody they know to stay in the same place. They don't want nobody they know to prove that they can be a success, because they hiding from the fact that they can be a success. And they keep creating all this drama so they can't be a success. And half of that drama they create is focused on other people, trying to stop them. You think you a critic. Thank you so much, Robert. You think you somebody's critic. You don't realize you holding your own damn self back. Worried about what somebody else is doing. What are you supposed to be doing? And the people who letting you distract them, they messed up for that too. Because just because you come up to me wanting to act don't mean I got to act too. I'm not here for your drama. Start telling people, like, I'm not here for your drama, man. The moment they come up to you and say, hey, man, I just feel like, you know, people don't like me. I don't give a damn. Then you go feel like people don't like you. I'm trying to focus on my dreams. I don't give a damn. Yeah, it hurts that people don't like me when I think about it. Yes, it bothers me that people don't support me and believe in me, but only when I think about it. So what the hell I'm thinking about it? What does that do, family? What really does it do? So you dropping bombs, period. Absolutely. Let it, I promise you guys, if you make this applicable, if you step out here and say, I'm not acting anymore, they've been telling me to act my whole life. You don't know how to act right. If you would just act like it, act like you want it, then just do it. Show people in the world who they are by how you treat them. Stop acting. These movies showed y'all how to act. Y'all think loving somebody is telling somebody you love them. No animal knows those words. Those are just words, family. Well, they didn't say it back, so I'm gonna be hurt. Okay, then you do that then. They didn't text me this morning, so let me conjure up negative emotions so I can haunt myself all day and hold myself back. Then you do that. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna spend the day, man, just, you know, reminiscing on all the negative shit ever said to me and just create a bunch of negativity that keeps me from my dreams for another 2 or 3 years. Who am I to stop you? Have fun. Because that's what you have fun doing. Like, you have to ask yourself, whatever you want to do the most, that's what your ass gonna do. So stop acting. Whatever you do the most, that's what you want to do. So if you ain't manifesting because all you do is sit around wondering what people think of you, all you do is remind yourself that people fucked you over a long time ago, then that's what you want to do more than succeed. And that's why that shit keep happening, because you're literally manifesting it. You telling yourself in life, that person gonna screw me over. All people ever do is do me wrong. I ain't helping nobody else, because every time you help somebody and you need help, they don't help you. Why you in all that drama? Just, man, ain't it something for you to be doing? You wouldn't even need their help if you'd have been doing what you were supposed to be doing. You projecting. You didn't do what you were supposed to be doing, and now you need a loan. But if you had been doing what you're supposed to be doing, you would have never needed the loan. And now your friends who say, I ain't got it, you mad. That's something else for you to be mad about. Listen, actually you needed some money, but now you mad because somebody didn't give it to you. How's that gonna get you the money? Just keep manifesting the money. See, so it's okay sometimes when you get hit with that wall and you realize, dang, there are things in the past that I could have been doing that could have kept me out of the situation. Okay, cool. Hindsight is 20/20. And even when I realized that I could have been manifesting, and that manifestation would have put me in a position where I didn't be in need right now. Once you realize that, stop living in the drama. You don't need to harbor it any longer. You already know it. So separate yourself from any more time between you and your gift by doing what your gift is going to do, by doing what your gift says. And you will see then you'll manifest the money. How many of y'all knew you had 5 days to pay a light bill? And on that 5th day, you came up with that damn money, didn't you? Because you knew that you'd rather have lights than complain about people not helping you. But you'd rather complain about people not helping you than you be rich. And that's the shit you got to ask yourself. How is it that the best comes out of me in crunch time? How is it that when I got all this pressure, I can all of a sudden pull great things out of me, but I refuse to do it until there's pressure? Maybe I want to struggle. Maybe I grew up around people who romanticize getting it out of the mud for so long. I've somehow created this narrative for that makes you real, right? How do my peers talk about people who are successful, who move away? They say, well, they moved away and they can't come back. Don't come back to this city no more because you switched up. You got new. You think you're better than everybody. So to you and all of your friends, you never want to be the one who people accused of getting successful and thinking they better than people, or changing up or switching up. So you say, let me just stay right here with them because they love the people that's broke with them. They love the people that's struggling with them. So you'd rather have that than be rich, but you'd rather get it on your own before you sit in darkness. That's wild. So you don't want to be in darkness. You don't want to not have power, light bill. You don't want to have your lights turned off, but you also really don't want to be rich. And if you start living in the truth, you will admit it. You don't want to be rich, because that which you want to do, you will pursue. Maybe you just saying you want to be rich because somebody told you that's a good dream to have, and to make you feel like you have a dream, you adopted this I want to be rich shit. You don't even know what you want to do once you get rich. You think you just want to be rich because you want to have rich people stuff. Family, rich people kill themselves every day. All that stuff ain't going to bring you happiness. All that stuff is stuff you just got to keep working hard just to keep. You know, once you buy that big house, you got to pay the taxes on it. You know, once you buy that car, you have to maintain it. You know, once you get up into maintaining this certain amount of money, you can't just go spend it. You have to save it. So listen, being a millionaire, seeing numbers in an account would have to turn you on rather than buying things. And if buying things turn you on more than having money in your pocket, you don't want to be a millionaire. You want to buy things. See? Your want is to buy things more than your want is to have money. You're trading money for the damn thing. You're saying, I'd rather have this bag than the money I have. That's what trade means. I would rather have what you have than what I have. So let me give you what I have then. Your ass don't want to be rich. You spending all your money on shit that ain't nothing, that just fade away. That's what you want. You want to look rich. You want people to think you don't actually want to be rich, because being rich, you have to be accountable to that. You got to save. You can't go everywhere where everybody going at first. Yeah, millionaires have $1 million, okay, but to get to that $1 million, they wasn't splurging like a millionaire. And your ass is lying to yourself talking about, I want to be a millionaire, because you living like a thousandaire. You living like a hundredaire. You living like a broke person because you spend money every time you get it. And if you think that's what millionaires do, you don't know what a millionaire is. So you just saying I want to be a millionaire because you said I want $1 million. You ain't going to be a millionaire as soon as you get that $1 million because you're going to spend it on shit. Because you're going to realize that shit is more important than you having $1 million. Just like you spent $2,000 on that belt, on that bag. You thought the bag was worth more than the $2,000. Tell me I'm lying. I showed y'all that $2,000 IKEA bag yesterday. People buy that. This means they think that the bag is worth more than the money. They rather have that damn bag than their money. Now you ask yourself, would I rather have $2,000 or a pair of red bottoms? If you'd rather have red bottoms, don't sit here and tell me you want to be rich. You lying. Now, what tricks your mind to give you dopamine exposes who you are. So if you've been consuming advertisements and media to where they're telling you that jewelry and cars and clothes make you special, then you are what you eat. Because as soon as you start thinking about success, you see yourself with that shit. And you want that. You don't want success. You want what they told you to want. You're a robot. And you don't realize you can't manifest because you're trying to manifest what somebody else told you to want. You're not manifesting what's for you. That shit may be for you, but it's not going to come to you till you stop wanting that shit. Because that shit ain't you. It's just a part of something you can buy to have fun with. See, once you get all of your fun tokens, your money, you can buy what you want, man. But if you make that bag the reason that you're earning your fun tokens, man, you got it crooked. You got it crooked, family. You're being manipulated. You're being played. See, you're the actor, but you will soon realize you are the one being played. If you notice, actors are the ones playing someone else. But you are the actor, but you're the one being played. Ask yourself, who's playing me today? What role model have I put in high regard and why? Who's playing me? Am I trying to live out some famous rapper's life? Am I trying to live out some rich person's life? Who's playing me? Whose roles am I acting out? Whose words, whose lines are these that I'm saying? When somebody asks you what you want in life, whose lines are you saying? Is it somebody else's lines or yours? Because if they're not your lines, you being played, family. You playing your damn self. Yo, why not play yourself, right? Why not be you? Why not say, you know what? I want to be the Antoine Fisher in the Antoine Fisher movie. I ain't going to hire nobody to play me. I'm going to be me because I actually literally been through that shit. So I can act it out because I experienced it, right? So the movie about Kevin, it's going to star fucking Kevin. But let everybody else say, Kevin, you greedy. Let an actor play you. Who does a movie about themselves? Everybody. Who told you I had to hire an actor to play me? That's what y'all do in real life. Y'all hire somebody else to play y'all, and y'all sit in the back and play second fiddle to somebody else who using your damn avatar, telling you what to want and telling you what to feel ashamed of and what to feel guilty for. Yeah, be ashamed that you're not rich. And so you walk around with your head down. You stupid for that. You stupid for that. You let these people dupe you. They created money and they told you was weak for not having something that they make. And they create how you supposed to get it. It's like walking up to a damn dog saying, you lame because you ain't rich. Let me tell you how to get money. This dog don't need no damn money to survive. It is never considered money to survive. No animal in the history of anything has ever considered money in order to survive. If you want it, you go get it. When a lion see a hyena, do we think about some money? When a lion see a giraffe, or when a lion sees its kill, its prey, does it think about money? Does it think about it, family? No, it says, I want that. I want it. I want it. That's all that matters to the lion. I want it. Somebody else, well, you shouldn't want that. That's greedy. I don't give a damn what you think I should want. Family, let's get those likes up. I don't care what you think I should want. Better yet, family, when the lion is focused on its prey, does the lion be thinking, I wonder if I can catch it? I wonder if I'm fast enough? I wonder if I'm strong enough? What the hell would that do for the lion, family? Is it thinking that, what if that zebra kicked me? You know, I heard on National Geographic that a zebra kick can kill a lion. I mean, should I really be chasing this zebra? Is that what the lion's thinking? The lion is thinking, by any means, family, I need to quench this hunger that is inside of me. And that zebra actually is the quenching of my hunger. On the other side of me getting that zebra, my hunger will be quenched. I have no time to think if I'm fast enough to catch this zebra, because I know that ain't gonna catch it for me. I cannot waste time thinking about if I'm fast enough to take the zebra down. And I can't spend time worried about if the zebra's gonna put bruises on me, or if the zebra's gonna be successful in kicking me to death. If I do all of that shit, I'm gonna go another day hungry. So I don't have time for that. So as soon as I see my prey, I'm gonna crouch down. Like, ain't that what the lion do? Soon as it sees its prey, it begins to crouch down and get quiet, silence itself, and only see what it wants. It gets real quiet. You gotta understand that there are things in between that lion and its prey. There's other thing that can distract that lion. There's probably other food around in eye view. There's other gazelles around, but the lion's focused on that gazelle. Why? Because that gazelle has fell on its radar. Do you understand? He's not focused on what he ate yesterday or all the gazelles that got away from him when he was a kid, when he was just yet a cub. All that he is focused on is, soon as that gazelle looks away or looks down for a moment, I'm going. What would it do for the lion, family, to worry itself about if it has the capability of catching the gazelle? That would be mindless chatter. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that that would be worthless? All that truly matters is running after this thing as fast as you can. I like that, Uncle C. He said, I gotta start my own channel now. Yeah, and don't talk yourself out of it, Uncle C. You know it. You said you sound like me when I'm talking to my friends and family. So look, you said I gotta start my own channel. Do it today. Because it's easy to make excuses and put it off, family. Start making videos too. Do it. Start doing what you say you're gonna do. That's how a woman would be submissive to you. That's how she will be supportive of you, is that you do what you say you're gonna do. That's how you will begin to believe in you. That's how your friends will begin to believe in you. Patterns really help us, family. Patterns really help us. If we see people be consistent, that really helps us to believe in people. But if people just come to us and say, hey, I got this gift, a lot of times it's really hard for us to believe in your gift, because life then got a hold of all of us. We be doubting our own damn gift. So it's not even personal, family. Those same people who doubting you in your dreams, they don't believe in their own self and their dreams. Do you have any friend right now? Now, let's think about this, family. I want you to see how we recreate who we are. The friends and family who don't support you, the friends and family who don't pour into you, who are not excited whenever you hit new levels in life. Do they have a dream? Do they support their own dreams? Or are they still trying to figure it out? This should show you why they're negative towards you. Because the people that you're going to, they still trying to figure it out. And here you are, you done came to them and told them you got a vision. Man, that's discouraging to them, because that only reminds them of where they are not. So a lot of the times they're going to be in their weak mind, in their lower vibrational state, and give you negativity from that. They're not going to say, it's great that you have a vision. Yes, Therese, I can do a video on steps to change you from your old ways and manifesting your newest person. It starts with removing those negative habits and picking up new habits. And regardless of how bad you're trying to talk yourself up out of it, get up right then and do that shit. Start telling yourself it's in due time. Start small if you need to. Tell yourself men do this. Tell yourself, as soon as I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm going to do is give me 10. I'm going to give me 10 push-ups. And I want you to notice something. As soon as you wake up in the rise, your body going to feel tired. And you're going to tell yourself, I'll just do it tomorrow. You're going to tell yourself, listen to your body. If you don't have the energy, man, relax. While you're doing all of that, you're going to notice that you're not doing push-ups. So what you're going to do is get your ass up and do push-ups because it's in due time and it ain't but 10. Start small. Do those 10 push-ups, family. And then count it joy that you broke your old self. You kicked your old self's ass because your old self was strong enough to lay there and ignore your visions. Bump that person. You got to do away with them first. Y'all keep trying to do away with y'all friends. Do away with your old self. That's who keeping you from your dreams, family. It's the man in the mirror. It's your enemy. That's your enemy, family. Ladies, tell yourself, regardless of what it is you try to do in life, because I always say start by being active and focus on you and your being, because that's important to me. You know, focus on your being. Every animal has to do this. When they wake up, they have to go hunt. So they're not thinking about goals and dreams and building businesses and shit. That's something that we have the privilege of doing because we are not in a state of chaos and survival. So live like you are in a state of chaos and survival and focus first on your biological being. Focus first on you. So ladies, when you wake up, tell yourself, I'm going to do 20 squats as soon as I wake up, right? Work on your body because that getting that blood flow started is going to increase the energy to your brain and help you manifest your real, your REEL. And you're going to find that as soon as you tell yourself in the rise, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my 20 squats. You're going to notice in the rise, you're going to be tired. In the rise, you're going to be like, girl, if you don't just lay here and get some more Z's. But I'm telling you, while you're thinking about all of that, you're going to realize you're not doing squats. You're still in the bed creating that narrative and you're still acting. So say in your mind, cut and get your ass up and give yourself those 20 squats. And be excited. Ooh, I gave the first part of my day to me and not my cell phone. Ooh, I'm in trouble. I'm about to manifest some beautiful shit. Oh my gosh. Instead of looking at my cell phone and manifesting negative energy because I saw someone who was successful, instead of manifesting sexual energy as a guy because I woke up and saw some woman shaking her ass and now I done turned into negative energy and thinking about what I don't have and what I want. No, let me stand up and first thing pour into myself before I even look into my cell phone. Because does it truly matter what time it is, family? Well, I was just checking to see what time it is. No, you wasn't. You saw what time it was, opened your damn phone, let it read your face. And when it didn't read your face, you knew you was too sleepy, so you punched in your damn code, went and hit Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, and started scrolling. And now your whole energy got switched up because the first thing you saw was a woman putting a big-ass sausage in her mouth. And for what? Why is she putting that big-ass sausage in her mouth? So you can be distracted? Because you childish? And somehow a woman eating food is supposed to make you think about some sexual shit? Well, of course, because she intended for you to do that, because she just stuffed the damn sausage in her mouth, right? You look online, the first thing you see is some TikTok girl doing some fucking dance that's got you ready to smash. And ain't no woman beside you. So you start thinking about how I want a woman. I want a woman. I want to manifest my woman. And all you're doing is creating the state of wanting. But if you had got up and did those push-ups, you understand? You would have built a stronger version of you, a healthier version of you, and got focused on your day. And the women will come to you. She will come to you, family. You ain't never got to think about, I want a woman. Women, you ain't never got to think, I want a man. Where the men at? You ain't got to do that. All you got to do is work on you. Be a feminine woman. Be a supportive woman. Work to heal yourself, to get rid of all the trauma that you've got through dating other people, through them letting you down, through you letting them down, and simply find a way inside of you to be a compassionate, feminine. So you ain't got to chase a single man. You just got to go inside of you and heal yourself from all the trauma that's got you being unhealthy in relationships. That's it. Challenge yourself and be accountable to that. And you will manifest a great man. Men, you don't got to worry about why women don't like you. Am I big enough? Do I have enough? Man, if you focus on yourself, she'll come to you. She'll come find you. You won't be able to beat them off with a stick. Manifestation is not about going out looking for the thing that you want to manifest. It's about closing the gap between you and the thing you're trying to manifest. You can only do that by focusing on you. If I'm focused on becoming a bodybuilder, I can't just look at pictures of bodybuilders all day. I got to work out, family. And each push-up, each bench rep, each squat, each curl is closing the gap between me and my bodybuilder. But listen, it still gets sore. It still hurt. You still feel like you done tore something. You still got to get up tomorrow and come in and do all that shit again. And the bodybuilder still don't come today. So you create other goals, and your goal ain't a bodybuilder no more. Your goal is to get stronger this week than you were last week. So you set smaller goals, and those goals begin to give you dopamine. Before you know it, man, you a bodybuilder. Because then you realize that the whole time you've been building your body, you've been bodybuilding. And the thing you wanted to be, you already were. You just thought you had to have muscles to be a bodybuilder. No, you gotta be a bodybuilder in order to get the muscles. See? It was never once I get the muscles, I'll be a bodybuilder. It was be the bodybuilder now, and the muscles will soon reflect the bodybuilder. Yo, you don't see that? I see where I want to go, but it's really about taking my next step. Before you know it, the next step will equal the destination. You see, it's the steps that add up, family. Before you know it, you realize it was the journey that was more important than the destination. Because if someone had just put you there, you wouldn't have known what to do with it. So don't want to be a millionaire. Want to manifest dollars to you. Want to manifest money to you regardless of how small. Some of y'all keep saying, I came here to help people. I know in my soul, I came here to help people. Well, remind yourself of that the next time you're asking people for help. Because you keep telling yourself you're here to help people. So the reality that you're creating is a world where no one helps you because you're saying you're here to help people. Sometimes to get help, you have to admit it. I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I need another reflection outside of me who can help me get a better view of what I'm doing wrong. Can you come and listen to my plan and tell me if I'm wrong here? Can you help me, brother? How many of y'all, instead of hating on somebody, reached out to that person and said, man, can you tell me what you're doing? Because I'm watching you grow real fast. How many of y'all see me growing by 1,000 subscribers a day and instead hate on me? When you can say, Kev, what you doing to grow 1,000 subscribers a day? When I see people who growing 5,000, 10,000 subscribers a day, it's this guy called Poor Man's Podcast. This man is growing so quickly. And I challenge myself every day to look at how quickly he's growing and maintain my positive energy. Because everything in me want to be like, dang, why ain't I growing that fast? But instead, I get excited for him and say, I'm glad he's still manifesting. Because to him, he has his sights on something else, and that's why he's able to manifest that. He has his sights set on 1 million, I guarantee you. He up into 300,000 subscribers now, and I've watched him do this in no time. And he's still consistent with making great content. And that's how he's going to manifest it. You keep making content. You keep making videos. That's all you're supposed to do. It's not on you to get the subscribers. It's not on you to click subscribe. All you got to do is click upload. Write your title in. You know what I mean? Like, do that. We be getting discouraged, man, off of because we get our expectations too high on what's supposed to happen once we do what we're supposed to do. Let that go away. Enjoy doing what you're supposed to do and let that be it. And let reality take care of the rest for you. You in the drama too much. You too much in the details trying to figure out what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. Stop acting. Just do. I don't need you to think about a whole lot. Just do what you know to do that's inside of you. Do the thing that makes you happy. Just do that. And watch what happens. And you may say, well, damn, if I dance, that means I should record myself just to get the views? No. If you love to dance, dance. And you'll be surprised what type of ideas come to your mind. We got more likes than views again. Y'all are amazing. If you like to dance, begin to dance. And you'd be amazing. The gifts, the ideas that the universe will drop into your mind while you're doing it. Live in the do. Live in the doing, not the drama. Enjoy the doing, even though it's painful. See, if you're working out, the doing is painful. The doing is breaking down your muscles. The doing is tearing. But live in that. Relish that. Know that that's who you're going to have to be to build. Know that. Live in the doing. Love it. Learn to love the process of being who you're supposed to be. If you hate the process, you're going to turn to negativity, and the positive things coming to you will stop. Only the negative things will come to you. So love to manifest your dream. Don't just love to see the finished picture. Love drawing. Your love for drawing is what manifests that picture, family. God said he is right. It's true, y'all. You can't want to work out and hate the gym. When you're in that gym, you're going to be thinking negative. I hate to do this curl. I don't want to do this next exercise. Dang, I want to just leave. Let me ask y'all something. What's the point of that when you can just do it? Man, if you don't just do it, just shut up and do it. Stop doing that. Stop manifesting all of that. Just do it. Time is now. You know that, right? Time is now. You are a master. You are God. You are a divine being. While time is now, you are welcome to pursue any moment that you have experienced in life by going back in time. And you are welcome to even live in moments that you create hypothetically because you are a master manifester. You have the right to do any of that, family. What I'm trying to explain to you is when it is due time, in the now, if you are in the now, enjoying moments in the past, reminiscing, nostalgia, or you're in the now, looking into the future, creating drama and living hypothetically in it, know that the thing that you're not doing is doing. And it's the lack of doing that's keeping you from your manifestation. So do it. Do it. Well, if I sing, they're gonna think I'm man. Do it. But what if it failed? Man, do it. What if somebody don't like it? Do it. None of that's supposed to be in your thoughts, family. None of that's supposed to be something that you're supposed to be thinking about. A butterfly is not thinking about, man, what if they don't like my wings? Right? What if they don't like, what if I'm in a cocoon too long? What if the other butterflies come out of their cocoon before me? What if my wings are ugly? Man, I just want to fly. I don't give a damn about you thinking my wings ugly. I don't care about nobody thinking my wings is ugly. I just want to fly, right? That's what the bird says. I ain't trying to be beautiful for you. That's your opinion of me. I'm just trying to fly south. I'm just trying to get food for my babies. You look at that lion and you say it's such a majestic being. It's such a royal a creature that's so beautiful. It's just that's you doing all of that. That lion don't give two damns what you think of it. Go out there with that lion and watch what happens. That beautiful, majestic, royal monster is gonna turn you into into lion shit. You little lion shit. Living in a drama. No lion is trying to be beautiful for you. It doesn't care if you think it's the king of the jungle. It doesn't care what anyone thinks. It's in survival. Does a homeless man care about what you think when he eats out of the trash can? No. All he knows is that he's hungry. So he closes the distance between him and hunger no matter fucking what. And it doesn't matter if people say, ew, you nasty, you eating something that somebody took a bite out of. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I don't care what you have to say. I'm going to eat. I'm going to quench this hunger inside of me. Now, you're going to be criticizing. You're going to be critical because you don't have this hunger. But see, if you had this hunger, you wouldn't be criticizing because you'd be fighting me for this sandwich. You understand? See, you're in a position where you can walk over the sandwich and look at it with look at it through your nose and say, that's beneath me. I don't have to eat it. But if there was ever a time to where you did not have any food and no money to get food, you would manifest food regardless of how that looks, family. You would. And so what I'm trying to tell you is you got to want to manifest your gift just as much as that hungry man, that starving man wants to quench his hunger. That's how burning of a sensation it must be inside of you. You understand? Hunger is a word that men created to describe your need for food. But what I want to tell you is that need, when it becomes to the point of what you call starving, it's insatiable. And you're going to need to feel that. And at that moment, you can't even not eat. You will eat any damn thing. All those things you telling yourself, I don't like that. I don't like that. I only like chicken tenders when I go to restaurant. I'm picky. All that is the shit you tell yourself. Let you get hungry enough, family. Let you get hungry enough. And I promise you, family, you will bury your face in the plate and you won't care what you eating. Trust me. You're going to eat. Thank you so much, Kelvin Thornton. Says, I have 10 G's. I'm looking for 10,000 people with 10 G's. Also, looking for an idea for us all to rally around. Well, you're going to manifest it. See, I'm trying to create land. I want to own hundreds of acres or thousands of acres of land. Don't know quite how much I need, but I see me sitting on a lot of land, okay? I see myself sitting on a lot of land, and I see myself manifesting a beautiful city of manifestors. People who want to get out of this paradigm that is the matrix, where we stuck having to get stuck in order to participate in this matrix with all these different things they tell us will keep us healthy, or we can't come out and participate in the matrix. People who know that they don't want to spend their life going and getting jobs, that they don't want to spend their life telling their kids that that's the thing to do. Grow up and get a job. And when you get your first job, get excited about having your first job as if that's what life is about. No, I want to create a city where manifestors, we raise our children to know that your gift to manifest whatever it is you want to you is in you. And our children will learn how to manifest to their best ability long before they're ever adults. I want to create a society and a community where people know that, where we raise our own children, where we do all of that. And I already know someone is going to give me the land. I already know that. I already know that many of you guys are going to be my neighbors. I already know that we're going to be a huge tribe. For those of you who know that this is you, just stay tuned. Stay tuned into the vision. And you watch and see it. We're going to create our own world. It's not about us going out and changing the world and convincing people that they have been deceived. It's about all of us who understand that this is how we want to live our life. We can go live it because we grown. And ain't nobody told us that we have to contribute to this matrix. We can contribute to our own. You understand? You watch this, guys. In a couple of days, I'm going to be hitting y'all up saying someone offered me acres upon acres of land. Watch. I'm going to be saying people are sending me money to manifest this land. Watch and see. And we're going to be building houses on this land. We're not going to cut down a bunch of trees to do it. We're going to build within the ecosystem of the trees. We're going to live in the nature. And we're going to allow nature to be our class, our master teachers. And we're going to create a generation of people who save the world literally from within. Yeah, the art, the things that we manifest is going to challenge people from within to wake up. We ain't going to have to get in front of them and shake them with a speech to wake them up. When they see what we're doing, they will want to be a part of it. We won't bury our people in boxes. Our people will be trees. They will bear fruit even in their death. We won't put them in a box that separates them from nature. We'll put them in the ground that puts them with nature, and they will be a seed for a tree. And in death, we will bring forth life, because that's what life is about. It won't be graveyards. It'll be gardens, fruit gardens. Nothing but life, family. Even in death, we are life. We'll be a tribe focused on each other's dreams and buying from each other, spending with each other, being sufficient, not needing anything that's off of our land. We'll be like the modern versions of like Amish people, right? Like the modern Amish people. We'll cultivate and build our own society. And that way it can be exactly how we want it. And we don't have to ask any other human, like they actually have power over us, to treat us right. Because we know somewhere inside of us, it ain't no human over you. And you're a God. And they just told you you were human. Life ain't about us complaining that the world don't treat us right. It's about us realizing that we got to go create what we want. See the world that you in, be not conformed to it, and you transform it to suit you. That's what it's about. And you don't need to go around complaining and talking about the white man or none of that, man. We can just go create our reality. And people are going to say, well, the white man might stop you. Look, I don't live in the drama. When the white man stopped me, I guess I'll be stopped. But until then, I'm going to focus on the beauty of my vision and focus on that. I don't need to focus my hate or energy towards nobody else. I'm going to focus all my love into manifesting the reality that I want. And all I need is a few people who are willing to do that with me. Prayers Motivational Speaker says, I feel this with everything in me. I do not belong in this matrix. I need to leave this and be surrounded by star seeds. Absolutely. It is our goal to manifest a better reality for our children, and we're not going to be able to do that in this matrix, family. This machine world. So if y'all down with creating a modern Amish community, we buy our own city, we buy our own land, and we manifest it into a city, our own Zion. You understand? The thing with the Matrix is they showed you Zion. That's the way they still get you. They showed you a desolate place in which where you could not have the things you need. So people would want to be in the Matrix. They would rather just be in some pod, living out their life in some Matrix, because that's got to be better than being underground in this little Zion place where you got to worry about somebody coming and attacking you. So I wish I could rewrite the Matrix so Zion could be a heaven, a beautiful place, family. So Zion could be a place of nature where we all contribute to the society, to the world around us, family, to make ourselves better. And the sky was the limit. It wasn't, this is all we have because the machines took it all. It was, no, we can still create everything from within us because they haven't actually taken anything. They only tricked us into using our energy to manifest their world. So if we take our power back, we can use our energy to manifest our world. Houses come outside, come out of us. Like we can make them. We can build our own houses, family. We just got to get to a point to where we say we don't have to have it all tomorrow or in the now. It's okay to build up and earn having a bigger house. You know what I mean? Some of y'all already got bread. Y'all can go out there and have the house you already want put up if you want to. That's fine too. We ain't gonna have no HOA telling you what your house gotta look like. If you want an old school log cabin, then that's what it's gonna look like. But my only rules is that it's built in with the trees. We're not clearing off a whole bunch of trees so we can create houses. We understand that trees are ecosystem and houses for the nature too. And so we're gonna show the world that this is how we live. Our land, 10,000 signatures on the deed, and that's a challenge. It's in the doing and a challenge, family. It's in the doing. You only think that there are challenges. There are no challenges, family. It's only manifestation. Challenge is just a thing that you place on it. This is difficult. Let me say it's challenging. No, it's not challenging. It just takes a little bit more time, a little bit more thought. It's okay. You got to understand, family, when it's time for you to manifest, it won't be no challenges. People will come ready and willing to give you. It'll seem too good to be true. And you will doubt it. You be like, ain't nobody just gonna give you no land. Ain't nobody just gonna give you $1 million. Ain't nobody just gonna, it's gotta be something attached to that. And even that will keep you from your dream. Trust me, family. When it's time for you to manifest, don't put limits on it, family. You see it. Don't worry about how you're doing it. I already saw this city, family. So I'm not really worried about how I'm gonna get the city. For real, I'm just gonna do what I do. And what I do is inspire people. I motivate people. I teach. I get on my lives every rise like I promise. I make my videos like I promise. And if it takes me years to manifest this because I have to use my own money, that's fine. I'm not gonna be mad at people for not believing in it and not giving to it. That's not the thing I'm worried about. I see it in my mind's eyes. So if it takes 10 years, that's fine. It's worth the 10 years of time that it takes to manifest it. However, it could be tomorrow. Time is of the essence. They are trying to create all these different variants and telling us we need all these things. And if we know that the time is now for us to get out of here and protect our children, then it's time, family. The longer we wait, the more fear, the more danger we putting ourselves in. So whoever you are out there, you got the land. I don't got the land. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. But somebody knows about it. I don't know how to build a city, but somebody knows about it. Somebody knows gardening way better than me. Somebody knows how to fish way better than I. Somebody knows how to build houses, manifest houses way better than me. Somebody knows how to build, buildings, and we could turn them into our own supermarket where, we all can contribute to that supermarket to make sure things are done. Somebody knows that more than me, and that's fine. I vibrate you to me as we speak. I welcome you. So whoever you are, I know y'all been sitting outside looking in, waiting for the time that I realized who I truly am and gave the invite, because you've been wanting to help. You've been wanting to contribute. And I know right now you excited because you're saying, man, I've been waiting for this brother to realize who he is. I've been telling myself that brother's going to make a difference and I'm going to be part of it. Well, time is now, family. Whatever doubt you have in your mind, settle it and act on what you see in your mind. If you can see it in your mind's eye, then it's meant to be. Don't let anybody tell you that we can't have it, family. We can do anything we put our mind to do, include build our own city, and we all move out to it. Hundreds of us at a time. The world will be talking about it. I can see it now. This just in. People are moving out in droves to live a more natural life, to go within and now celebrate themselves and make themselves their practice, make their manifestations their practice. They have chosen to create a natural world of harmony, where children are taught how to have relationships and women are taught how to treat men and men are taught how to treat women. And we don't ignore all these things that we know are vital to our family's inheritance, us leaving good ancestry. If we don't get along, we won't be able to leave good ancestry, good inheritance to our children. So if we learn how to treat each other, we have longer lasting relationships. And the reason that we're having broken relationships right now is because of the years and years of mistraining, the years and years of misdirection that the government and the media has been throwing out our way. And now we're seeing the results of many, many years of not pouring into each other. And that's why it seems like man and woman can't get along. Man and woman were made to be in harmony. We are distracted and tricked to be enemies of one another. I'm telling y'all, it was a race thing, and now they got us hating each other as a unit. And that's crazy. And we know we're not supposed to hate each other. We know that we're not supposed to not care when each other is in pain emotionally. But we have allowed these people to trick us out of our inheritance. We've allowed these people to trick us out of working together, out of seeing our own value, our own life, not our own humanity, our own divineness, our own divinity. And I'm telling you, y'all, in order to raise a better generation, it starts with us teaching our children to teach us. And what I mean by that is you raise your children and you give them enough. You give them enough. But after that, you get out of their way and you let them teach you. Because the only way we're going to truly see us in our power is to be able to watch our children manifest themselves with full creativity and us get out of their way. No other animal learned how to use words, but birds fly south for the winter and they never went to class to learn how to speak. But you look in the air, you see that perfect V. Every other animal learned how to manifest and create on this world, and they did not go to a class to learn how they supposed to talk to each other. But that's what humans do, is they come and get you from your natural environment and come and say, this is how you talk. No, this is how you speak the language of the Matrix, and we speak that language. And all we're going to do is teach that language to our children. So yes, we're going to teach that language to our children because it's all we know. But what we do is we got to teach them the basics as little as possible to be able to communicate. But after that, we got to get out of their way, and we got to make new words, and we got to make new spells, and we got to learn them from them. We got to learn it from them, family. They told us don't say cuss words, and then you find out that cuss words actually heal pain. Cuss words actually set off endorphins in your brain to help to unlock your brain. So when you hear babies latch on to cuss words more than they do regular words, it's because of what the word is doing in their brain. They're feeling something from that word. Just like you, when you stub your toe and you go, F, it actually alleviates your pain. They've done studies where people put their hands in ice water, and if they're cursing the entire time, they're able to keep their hands in the water longer than when they're just saying random statements like flat and obvious and tomorrow and red. But they told you don't cuss. That's a bad word. Who's it bad to? It's a tone that someone said don't say. But why would they say don't say it? Maybe because it strengthens your brain. So you will constantly tell your child, don't say that word, you cussing. But really, if they're saying that word, it's because it's doing something to their brain, because they don't know cuss words. They're not consciously trying to cuss, but you're going to tell them they cussing. So we constantly using our own spells, our own frame of thought, because frames keep you in stuff. We're using our own frame of thoughts to tell them what they can't say, what tones they can't make. When they're a baby, let them be innocent. Let them use whatever tones feel good to them. Guttural noises were taken out of our languages. So when you go back further, you see in Arabic languages and some African languages, you hear haka, you hear guttural, you hear this sound, and you can see that they took that out and replaced that with CH for us, or K. And then when it comes to the guttural sounds, they took that out and replaced that with G. So you never use those guttural sounds. But then you learn those tones actually explode off endorphins in the mind when you're a baby in your adolescent state to help expand your mind. And the baby's not making up the noises it wants to use. It's using the noises that it is. Like chickens bark because they bark. They didn't go to school for that. Birds caw because they caw. Dogs wolf because they wolf. Wolves howl because they howl. No one teaches a lion to roar. Whatever's happening inside of these animals, family, they need to do this. No one tells this cat to meow. No one tells it to do that. It's acting off instinct, absolutely. So when you see your little babies go, oh shit, my little granddaughter been doing that. I started studying it, and it blew my mind what I learned in just a few hours, family. It's videos of all kind of babies all over the world right now saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Why do they love that word? Why are they all saying it the same way? It's something happening in their brain family. They're waking up. We need to be able to raise our children isolated from this matrix because they're going to keep us limiting our kids with this bull crap. We're putting a limiter on our children. The limiter is that don't do this, don't say that, do this, do it this way, say it that way. And all of this has been taught to us without reason. They kidnapped you and told you how to be. They enslaved you and said this is how people supposed to act. Called themselves domesticating you, called themselves colonizing you. Come on, man. Who were they to look at a natural being and think that they can tell them how they're supposed to be talking, what tones they should be making? So you enslave them, take their land, and then you teach them to talk like you, to babble, taking their language, taking their ritual, taking all that away from them. Look, y'all. Look at this. See, it's us. You know, see at the end, when she said it, the mama said, oh, like that. And a little girl does this to mimic her. Like, oh, that's bad. That must be bad. We give them that. She said, oh, shit, before she knew it was a cuss word. So she wasn't cussing. And so we go, oh, that's the word we was taught was bad. And we give it to them. We give them our brain. And then she's not going to say it no more. And what's going to happen is the less she says it, the less her brain will get those endorphins. And so we have to settle our own guilt that we've been taught, that sin shit we've been taught. These are cuss words. We have to settle our own minds and let our children use their tones. People are going to tell you letting your kid cuss. But if you let them use these tones, you're going to have a genius that's going to be able to go further than you ever went mentally. But we have to allow our children this time and get out of their way. And many of y'all so glued to these cuss words, thinking they really cuss words because you've been taught it so long, you don't realize that's just tones. That word ain't doing nothing to you. It's what you mean by the word. So we're gonna have to at some point try to undo these spells they got us under, because the way we're navigating this world is with their blueprint. And so they told us that this is how humans supposed to behave, and we're being played. We're acting out how they say we should be. You see, and so if you let us tell a dog how to be a dog, that thing will be jumping through damn hoops and rolling over and playing dead, and that's how the dog. How do you lion? You jump through fucking rings of fire? And so they do that to us because we got these brains that help us to really regurgitate and download, so they're able to get from us more than they can get from a dog. You understand? They can teach us to talk, teach us to believe, teach us to conceptualize, teach us to question each other's speech. You should have said are not instead of aren't. You should have said you should have said ain't instead of isn't. I don't give a damn about that. I'm trying to manifest my reality, and you over here trying to tell me how to talk, how to babble. Most of our mind be so focused on how well somebody can speak. What the hell? Okay, die speaking the best vocabulary in the world then, if that's what you want to do. But I promise you, you ain't gonna have nothing from that. I died speaking the best. I was well-spoken, okay. But listen, man, tell your ancestors that shit. They ain't even gonna understand you because they don't talk in the spirit realm. So all that shit you learned that you thought brought you valuable was nothing to your ancestors. So you're gonna go tell them, hey, I could talk my talk. I could speak English. They're gonna be like, what you do for our genetics though? What you do for your ancestry? What you do for your ascension, though? What you do for your ascendance, though? Because I know you learn how to talk. You learn how to pronounce words and do definitions and shit, but what did you do for your lineage, though? Well, what I did was I judged them. I critiqued them. I made sure they could speak real well. Oh, okay. Come on, man. What that's really doing for your lineage, like? Yeah, because I've been lighting up every few minutes, man. Taiwan. So it has to come a point in time where we look within and say, like that lion, we must begin the hunt from birth, right? Like the tiger, we got to begin the hunt from birth. The tiger's already chasing butterflies and beetles long before it makes its way to the rabbit or the gazelle. If you take those moments from the lion, you cripple it. If you take those moments from the tiger, you cripple it. If you take away its play, it chasing the butterfly is important. It chasing the beetle is important, family. I know you don't think it's important, but leave your kids alone and stop telling them they can't be amazing, that they can't be artists, that they can't be whatever they want to do. Stay out of their way. I know you don't think a lion chasing the butterfly is useful to the lion, but it is, family. It's working on his hand-eye coordination. It's working on his strength and his pounce. I know you don't think it's meaningful, but it is. You ever had a cat just jump on you and attack you for no reason? Any of you own cats? You ever seen a cat just be sitting around, seem like it's minding its business, and all of a sudden just do something sporadic and run off and knock a bunch of shit over? And you be like, what's wrong with that cat? Well, when you look that up, you realize the cat ain't just laying there saying, in about 2 seconds, I'm gonna get up and run and knock a bunch of cups over. The cat actually has a bunch of nervous energy inside of it that's trying to break free, that needs to be exercised. And so the cat is expressing the energy that's overwhelming inside of it. And that's why it does that. It can't help it. Trolls will troll, family. Haters will hate. Let them do what they do. Some people can't receive it. Some people don't see themselves in it. So they're gonna see reasons to critique. There's gonna be people who are critical of us. There's gonna be people who don't believe in us. There's gonna be people who laugh and mock. Then we don't care. Why are they important to us? For the next second, family, let the negativity stay. If somebody types something negative, let it be. And I want you guys to look at whatever negative they type and ask yourself, how in the world is that supposed to stop me? Why would I let that stop me? Their negativity can't do shit, family. They're only exposing themselves that they are negative energy. Them being negative is only keeping their vibrations from them. So let them be negative. Let them push themselves further from their destiny. Who are we to stop them? Us deleting it don't help them not be negative. They still ain't gonna get what they want out of life because they're being negative. So let it stay up. It's okay. Just for the next few moments, let it stay up. Oh, I haven't seen it either, Lacey. I haven't been focused on it. But I'm sure there has been. I've been seeing messages be retracted and deleted, so I'm sure people are saying things that are not productive. But I just want y'all to know that's going to happen. People are going to say things that are not productive. But please understand that chatter has no power over you. You are divine. It doesn't matter what they say. They can't stop your vision. They can give you whatever chatter they want. They can talk about you in your past. They can talk about other people who think they know you. They can bring up whatever they want to bring up. But trust me, unless they're willing to stand in front of you and try to stop you from hitting your destiny, they just agents talking. Have you ever noticed that ain't none of them people who talk shit about you behind your back willing to step in front of you to stop you from your destiny? Notice ain't none of them got in front of you to say, I really don't want you to succeed in life. I really do just want to see you be a failure. Honestly, it would make me feel better. Notice they never come clean. They always acting. So you be the first to stop acting and manifest your dreams. Because trust me, they not going to be real. Them people are not going to come up to your face and say, I don't want you to make it in life. I don't want you to be successful. It's not that I don't believe in you. I just don't want to see you be successful. I just want you to spend your one life failing. They're not going to tell you that because they know it sounds stupid. They know they sound like a damn idiot if they actually came to you and said, honestly, I just don't want you to win. I know everybody get one life, but I want your one life to be spent failing. I really do. It sucks every time I see your ass get something good out of life. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I hate that shit. I hate when I'm sitting here and I hear you got something that I don't. I'm going to be real with you. And sometimes just you doing good just be ruining my day. I'm going to be real with you. So that's why I talk so much shit to you online. That's why I comment negative shit. That's why I can't stay away from you. That's why I come back to your channel every single day to talk more shit, because I can't keep you off my mind. And I'm so invested in seeing you fail. I really want to see you fail, family. So let me stop you. I came today to stop you from succeeding. What I'm saying to you is to distract you from your success. That's what I'm doing, family. I'm come clean. You think they're ever gonna do that? Have you ever had anybody do that in your whole life? Honestly tell you that they don't want to see you succeed? Have you ever had anybody say that shit? But they there to show you though, ain't they? They there to hate every time you do something dope. They there to talk shit. But they won't just be honest. Why won't they just say, you know what? I don't want to see you win. I'm gonna be real. Because they liars and the truth ain't in them. See, this is how you know the devil. The devil cannot tell the truth. Tell them, look you in your face and say, just tell me you don't want me to win, man. They'll say, oh, that ain't it. That ain't what it is. It's something else. That's why I'm breaking up old shit that you did back in the past. It ain't because I don't want to see you win. That's why I keep reminding myself of times that you failed, so I don't have to see your success. That's why when I see you be nice in life and do amazing things happen for you in life, that's why I try to bring up old shit, because I can't let you shine, man. I can't just let your ass shine without me saying something negative. I'm gonna be real. I can't do it. You're too powerful. I can't, man. I can't just let you have it, yo. Some people be like that, though. They can't just let you have a win, huh? They gotta say some shit, though. They gotta. I'm talking about if you're not around and people talking good about you. Have you heard about that dude Kevin Wesley? Man, he be saying bombs. It's like everything he say, you can feel it right inside of you, right? It's like this man truly connected. Like, it's like, bruh, everything this man be saying, man, be on point. Have you ever heard of him? They gonna say something negative. You know, I heard that somebody didn't like him. I heard he used to be a preacher and he stopped preaching and he left church because he was mad. You know he ain't saved, right? You know he don't believe in Jesus, right? Why'd you have to do that? Why can't you just admit I'm amazing? Why? Even if everything you saying is true, I'm still amazing. I mean, even if your ass don't like me, I'm still the shit. And you ain't gonna admit that. So just admit that you don't like me. Just admit I want to see this man fail. Just admit it, man. It's your admission of self that's your key to unlocking the universe, right? If you don't stop lying to yourself, man, you know you just want to see me fail. Just be honest with yourself. Tell them to tell you to your face. Listen, next time somebody come to you and they've been giving you negative energy, and it's just negative energy after negative energy, and they seem to never have anything positive to say, and when you talk good about yourself, they say, why you always bragging? Why you always patting yourself on the back? Why you always blowing your own horn, tooting your own whistle, stroking your own self? They got a bunch of words. They know how to say that shit a million times in a million different languages because they practice this shit daily. They don't want anyone bragging. They don't want anyone loving themselves. They don't want anyone to believe in themselves. They don't want anybody to say, I can do it. They don't want anyone to say, I am great. They don't want anyone to admit that. So they have tons of different spells to ask you, why you doing that? Why you bragging on yourself? Why you love yourself? Man, just tell me you want to see me fail. Just admit it. Why you so concerned if I'm confident in myself? What that hurt you? Like me loving me hurt you? That why? What they do that, right? How is me loving me? How is me being even arrogant? How is me being even conceited stopping you from your manifestation? Huh? My conceit distracted you from your manifestation? Is that what you telling me? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? My conceit has distracted you from manifesting? Yeah, I teach in person, Sage, all the time. Book me. www.betheevolution.org. Am I distracting you by being overly confident? Is my arrogance loud? My arrogance blinding you from seeing your vision, from seeing your way? Why are you so obsessed with the idea that I might be a narcissist? Huh? Why are you commenting on here? You're just a narcissist. You just greedy because you got 2 wives. Why do you care? Why you come away from your manifestations to tell me I'm greedy? Just tell me you want me to fail. Just say it. Just tell me. I'm in Charlotte, but I'm everywhere at the same time. Family. I'm everywhere. Wherever you need me, you just let me know. I can be anywhere. We'll manifest it, family. Why is me being all in love with myself bothering you? If I say I'm beautiful, what you mad about that for? I just don't think you should call yourself beautiful. I just don't think people should be all into themselves. I just don't think that, okay, so you live in your reality. So because you don't think people should do that, then you be tied to correcting people every time you see them do that. And that'll be your manifestation. You can go around creating that world, making sure that no one does that, because that's what you think. Live your dream. I just don't think that people should be just doing that. Well, then do your will. Exercise your will and make it stop there if you don't think people should do that. And you make it your mission. Right? Because that's obviously, you're doing it. That's what you're doing. You've made it your mission to tell me you don't like me doing it. So apparently you're doing it, right? Well, you're good at it. Enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So think about that when you say, why are you bragging on yourself? Why you believe in yourself? I don't think you should do that. I don't think it should work. Think about that. I can be in Canada, Miss Motivational Speaker. It's okay. I can be in Canada. I would love to. Rob Warren, everything is absolutely amazing. Everything. Even if I'm not feeling well, I'm amazing. As I always say. Tell you guys a secret, okay? I say I'm amazing as a secret way to be able to give myself love. People say, how you doing? I changed the spell to I'm amazing because I want to admit that to the universe, that I am amazing. Regardless of what your take is of me, regardless of whether you hate me or not, I amaze people and I amaze myself. And I'm amazed at the beautiful reality that I create for myself. I'm amazed at how I see the world. I'm amazing. I am amazing. So when people say, how you doing? I wanted to create something that I never have to account for my well-being or my state of mind. I only want to account for who I am in its consistency. So I don't have to take a mental assessment to see if I'm feeling good to answer the question, if I'm happy to answer the question. I can simply answer with what I know is true. I'm amazing. And you can call it arrogant if you want to. But while you're doing that, no, you're not doing. You can make your life about criticizing others, or you can be a creator. That's right, Pierre, and you are amazing too. You have to realize that to know it. Yeah. All right, family. So from this day, from this now forward, family, from now and on, we will no longer live in drama. We are going to stop acting and start doing. We're not going to live in our heads and exercise fear and who may not like it. Is anybody going to help us? How is it going to go? Because we know that the doing is all that's important. So we won't keep manifesting doubt, because all that matters is do. It's in due time, family. So whatever you see in your mind, don't worry about if it's possible for you to do it. Do it. If y'all only knew, y'all have made millions of dollars 10 times over for the person you work for. You never knew how valuable your job was and what you do was for that company, simply because they can trick people into doing the job for $5, for $10 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. But if you truly understood what your physical efforts had made for that company monetarily, you would know that you're already a millionaire, and that's why they hired you, so they can be the ones receiving your royalties. You understand? You've been made $1 million. You're thinking that because it's not in your account, you haven't made it. When I worked for these sales companies, I made them millions of dollars a year every year. And I knew it because I got rewards for it. They'd say, Kevin, you sold $1.5 million this year. Kevin, you sold 1.8. Kevin, you sold $2.5 million this year. But guess what I made that year? The year I sold for them $1 million, guess what I made? $67,000. So I didn't think I was a millionaire. The year I sold 1.5 for them, guess what I made? $87,000. The year I sold $2 million for them, guess what I made? $210,000. So no, I didn't see me as a millionaire. But I was making them a killing. And it was literally my skill. Because I got those awards every year because I was that good. The sales floor had 15, 20 people on it. And some of those people never did good. They just didn't have it. They didn't care to have it. They didn't put time in. They didn't try. So I was cut from a different cloth. So I know that they wanted me there because of what I could do. And they would replace them people really quickly when they found out that they couldn't do it. So you're a millionaire, man. Trust me. That's why they're paying you. You make them more money than they pay you, and that's why it's worth them hiring you. Please understand that. If you wasn't making them more than they pay you, they would never hire you. It wouldn't be right. They're losing money by hiring you. So that you make them money. So you're already making money. Understand that. They know that, and that's why they hired you. You get that, right? So when you stop acting and giving everyone else your energy, you will pour it into yourself and you will figure out how. Multi-billionaire, gorgeous. Multi. That's not even, money's nothing. The way you're going to be vibrating to you when you believe in yourself. Money ain't nothing. Everybody else will call you a billionaire. You won't even care at that point. You wouldn't even care. What do $1 billion even buy? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, ain't no billionaire like, I'm a billionaire. Like, trust me, family. By the time you're a billionaire, you will call yourself the title of your manifestation. You will be an artist. You will be a singer. You will be a healer. You'll be a something else. You won't even say I'm a billionaire. If you ask a lot of these people what they are, they'll say I'm a technology manufacturer. I'm a real estate broker. I'm an investment banker. They won't say I'm a millionaire. They're a millionaire by default. I'm a musician. I'm an athlete. They don't say I'm a millionaire. Appreciate that, Canada's choice. It's time, family. So I look forward to seeing all of y'all soon on this manifestation. I look forward to living beside a lot of you guys soon. I look forward to the land I'm going to receive. I'm manifesting it now. I don't care how it comes. It may come at the end of me purchasing a deed. It may come at the end of someone transferring some land to me. But it's going to come when you watch and see it. And when it happens, you say, that man called that shit out. And somebody asked for my Cash App yesterday, and I'm sure you just forgot to send the money because I went and looked. I didn't see it. So I'm like, that person must have slipped their mind. They didn't want to get off the live. And when they got off, probably wasn't slipping their mind, but it probably slipped their mind. But I'm going to give it to you again, okay? Give it to all you guys again. It's Rise in Reach Center. It's $ Rise in Reach Center. That is the Cash App. $ Rise in Reach Center, okay? I always say if something I said today helped you, if you're grateful to it, you know, and you want to reward in that way with a donation or monetization, that's beautiful. However, I do not need your money, okay? I manifest money from all around me in all directions. But if you are grateful and you want to express your love in that way, I definitely do appreciate it, and it will be used to manifest the reality that I'm trying to see. But I don't need it. You understand? It's not a request for it. Many of you guys ask for it, so I want you guys to have it. You understand? So I'm making myself available to the universe. I don't want to be selfish or to the universe and not allow it to pour into me, because I'm certainly not being selfish when I pour into other people. So I don't want to be a hindrance to y'all by pouring into y'all, and then when y'all want to pour into me, say, oh, I don't want your money, and make you feel like you're not valuable to me. You're very valuable to me. I appreciate every dime you send. I appreciate every time you share the videos, really. Like, that's what makes me happier than anything. You guys sharing the videos and convincing people and telling people about the channel so they can subscribe. These are things that mean a whole lot to me, family. You know what I mean? Like, and of course, you guys contributing to making sure that the destination or the reality is revealed. All that's beautiful. But I come here every day, family, to be able to pour into you, not so you can pour into me, but I just want to provide a way for you guys to do so if you'd like to. All right? So thank you all for being a part of this broadcast today, of this download today. I hope we all learn to step away from the drama and live in the now and the doing, that it's in due time, D-O time, not in D-U-E time, but it's in due time. It's when I do my gift, when I perform, then rewards will come to me. But if I just sit there and harbor in my mind about how nervous I am to do it, how people might not like it, how people might talk junk to me or talk a junk about my gift, how people might not buy it, that none of those things are doing it. So you got to put all that away and know that that's just drama. We love to entertain ourselves. We love to do this, but that's just drama. Don't live in the drama. Get that away and just do it. Do it. All right, family? And we will daydream. All right? Manifest it. If it's meant to be, it will happen. M-E-N-T. Many of us, we look at outside sources. We say, is it meant to be? Is this in God's will? Family, is it in your will? Family, no one is holding the keys to the doors you're trying to get through. You can inbox me, Daydreamer, at on my Instagram page. That'd be the best way. And that's at Kevin Wesley _Rise. Kevin Wesley B _Rise. Kevin Wesley BE _Rise. Okay? Somebody type that in for me. At Kevin Wesley B _Rise. And come on over and follow me over there on Instagram as well. All right? I'm on Facebook. I'm everywhere, family. Just type the name in. Kevin Wesley or Kevin Genie. You'll find me anywhere. I'm on Clubhouse as well. All right? Thank you so much, True Black. Same here, man. We on a vibe, man. It's time. You never late, Deja Vu. You right on time. Just give it a few minutes. This whole thing gonna start right over and you're gonna be able to build. I hope you guys screen recorded. I hope you guys got that like I asked. And I will be typing in Kevin Wesley Lives to see if someone is posting them up so I can be able to access them. That'll be beautiful. All right? If you start getting paid off of them, I don't care. You can have the money. I don't care, family. All right? I love you all. Be evolution. Be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame by lighting another. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos, it is in that chaos that you have found yourself, family. Peace.